Greetings, everyone. All right, so I was having a discussion with a friend of mine, and discussion was based on language, which is the most difficult language to learn, and he was insisting that English is the most difficult language. Now, I was brought up in the only English-speaking country in South America, and you take it for granted because that's the only language that you're taught from birth. The problem I have with English, and what we both agree on, is why there are words in the English language that has letters that are not necessary. Okay? So, for example, phone. Why is there a P? The P is silent. So if it's silent, what is it doing there? Eh? Who is the person that decided that, listen, I'm going to put a P there? Numb. There's another word, right? Why is it can't just be N-U-M? Because enunciating that is numb. Dumb. Speaking of things that are dumb. Again, why is it that the B needs to be there? Knit. That's another one. K is necessary. Another word. Sam. Wow. So SALM couldn't work, eh? They have to put the P. Knife. Again, why is it necessary to put the K? They get also, before I go further, here's another thing. They have some words like there, they, there. I understand when you construct a sentence, okay, fine. How it's used and contextualized in the context it's used, we understand that, okay, it has a different meaning. But come on. When somebody makes the argument that it's the most difficult language, you could see why, because of these things. How words are very similar in sounding, similar in spelling, but it can have different meaning. I think a valid argument can be made that this might be the most difficult language, even though I'm not an expert in language. But I can see how somebody can be confused if English is a second language. But let me tell you, the beauty, the crown jewel, I think, is the word Q. They lined up. All right, so tell me something. Why is it necessary or needed? Somebody let me